backtest MNQ. Just choose a random day. Okay, we're backtesting MNQ here. Choose a random day. We're going to do a top-down analysis on MNQ. This is the daily right here. Daily means that each candle represents price action in a day. So we're going to start by marking current day high, previous day high. I didn't want to take this one because it's very close to the next one. Let's take this one. It's fine if we take the other one. So it's Nasdaq. You don't want them to be so far. Okay. Okay, so current day low. I'll change this to green so that we know. That's so dark. Okay. I'm thinking I should mark up some more. These ones are so close together, so I'll move it to there. Okay. Then maybe. Nice, we'll just leave it like that. So now the next thing is we go to the hourly. And what are we looking for? What are we looking for in the hourly? First, we are looking for the midnight candle. Okay, here's a midnight candle. I like to make that black. I remember. Okay. Then the next thing is we're looking for gaps. We're looking for gaps. It's another gap. No gap. No gap here. We might find some in the 15 minutes. Oh, look at this gap. That one is huge. It might pull price. Fair value gap. We're trying to, anyways, we can see that. That's a fair value gap. I'm trying to get it out of this okay, that's fine. We can see it. I'm trying to. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Fair value gap. And then, so that's a great gap right here. And we also have a gap right here. It's another gap. Okay. Okay, so that's another gap right there. Let's go to the 15 minutes might help us find gap at the bottom. We have a gap right here. Then that's too big. We can see it. It's there. Let's look for another gap. We found another one right here. The 1 hour, I was also supposed to look for demand and supply zones. Let's see again down here. There's any gap. That's a gap right here. A huge one. Wait, hold on. Yeah. That's another gap right there. Oof. And this is also a demand zone. Right here is a demand zone. That's a demand zone. I'm going to go back to the 1 hour and look for other demand zones. This is also a supply zone. But we're going to leave it. It's already a supply zone. We're going to leave it like that. It's a fair value gap. No, not a fair value gap, sorry. I think it was 1 hour fair value gap. Let's see. Yeah. That's a 1 hour fair value gap. And also here, this is a demand zone. Good that the demand zone is, that's a demand zone. And it makes more sense because here is a support right here. But the reason I'm putting it in so that if price comes and bounces here, we can go up. If it doesn't make it down here, you still be open for it. And down here, this is another demand zone. Another area of demand. Okay. There is an area of supply right here. But since we already have this, we know there is an area of supply. But wait, there's a gap right here. Since the gap is above price, I'm gonna make it red. Come on now. Oh no. I'll just leave it as all the other fair value gaps. Okay. Right here. It's an area of supply. Let's just leave that. If price will go up there even. We never know. Hold up. Or supply zone. I mean, yeah. Resistance. Okay. Let's go back to 15 minutes. What is our thesis? Our thesis is that maybe I should change my. Our thesis is that price could leave here when the market opens. It comes back to the midnight candle. Hold up. Hold up. Let's go to 1 hour and let's see what the market was doing. Well, it looks as though it's going up because it came down first and then it chopped. But it seemed like we could see an ongoing movement because it came like that. So we're having higher lows though. 1, 2, 3. We're making higher lows, which means we're going up. But on the top side, it's the same. We're hitting a resistance. So chances are that price might have to come up here and then come back and either test this midnight candle before moving higher. All right. Or price might just break this and come to this demand and then hit back here resistance and come lower to this other demand and break this fair value gap to this resistance. Then they maybe come higher, lower, and then before going higher. So I don't know. Okay. Let's go to the 5 minutes. So now let's see what 9 a.m. brings. Yes, the market show us a tiny bit. This is 9:15, 9 a.m. 9:15. So see, you can see here that this was a fair value gap and the price and like it wants to go up. So I think it might go, maybe in market opens, it might go to resist to here and then come back down, or it might come down here. But our thesis is going higher. And so maybe it might come down to this midnight candle before going higher, or breaks the midnight candle to this area of support and then go higher. But this is a fair value gap. Let's see what it does there. The market opens. Okay, the market just opened. So like I said, that's what it's doing. So chances are that it wants to come either here or here. So we can see here it went up there and there's rejection. There's a rejection there. So it's coming back down. But we need some confluence, some confirmation. A confirmation may be that it breaks this fair value gap, or from this fair value gap to this fair value gap, 903 to 740. About 160 points. So can't wait for it to break this fair value gap. and then getting to ride it back here, because this is not enough confluence. So for it to break this Fibonacci gap down here, then take it down. Okay, let's see what happens. Boom. That's a great sign right there. The fair value gap is broken. Let's see, there's a retest of the fair value gap that we can take. There we go. Even though for me, a lot of the time, I go with the 5-minute break of structure. So I would have here, anything after here. But since this came out, I'll wait for that, and then it makes sense for me to enter now. I'll go with 5 micros. Stop loss will be right above the fair value gap. Oh no, above there. That's not what I want to risk. TP. Let me see. Bring TP to this demand zone. This is Nasdaq. You can do an onto anytime. You will not sit back and watch and see. When it gets to a certain place, I'm giving a bit of room. Okay, I'm gonna do break even here. I'll bring it a little bit so that it becomes a risk-free trade. Let's just watch if it's going to break the fair value gap or not. Okay, I'm gonna bring it. Oh, look at TP already hit. Oh, TP hit. TP hit. TP hit, and it's even broke it, and it's going lower because it already broke it. That's a fair value gap. You're expecting it to continue.